What's up, fellow traders? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on earth. It's your boy again, David, live from IFX Studio. This is UsdJpy. I've done this analysis some days ago. I think that was since last week. I did this analysis since last week. You understand? So, but I just readjust this to this place now. You get it? I just readjust. But just like I said that it will climb up, it will do this, it will do that, it's doing exactly as forecasted. Please notice it's doing exactly as forecasted. So this is USD Japanese yen. Please, people, before we continue, please, I would really appreciate it if you could like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button on all of my social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I would really appreciate it if you could click on all my social media platforms. And let's get down to business right now. Just look at this market. So why did I draw a kind of trend line like this? This trend line sounds funny, it looks funny, but it's the real trend line that the market really is the pattern of the market. This is why I drew this kind of trend line. So, but what really makes me believe that this market is still going to crusade up, I'm going to tell you what really makes me believe that this market is going to crusade up. I'm going to release some few secrets. I'm not going to release all. So, but let's just go back, because one thing about me, before I trade, before I do my analysis, there are things that I do, and I'm trying to show you guys some of the things that I do. So part of the things that I do is this. I check it from behind. I go back, I fall way back, and I check it from behind. Like, hey, what's up? What's going on? What makes me believe that this market is going to the direction that I forecasted? This is one thing that I do. I check it from behind. I'm not going to tell you more than that. I check it from behind, 5 or 10 years, and I'll start calculating. As I'm calculating, I'll be studying the direction and the present statistics of the candlestick, and my technical analysis and my price action analysis will tell me exactly what's about to happen in the market. And this is exactly what this is doing right now. It's exactly what this is doing right now. So let's just look at it. Let's look at the crusade from October 4, 2019. You understand? Let's zoom it a little bit. Okay, don't let us go that far. Let's just start from here. The change of the direction of the market, I'll say it started from here. It started on the 19th of February 2020. On the 20th of February 2020, it's still a bullish market, and it took another direction from on the 21st of January 2020, and it keep going bearish. And please just watch bearish till on the 9th of March 2020. This is an era of the pandemic. You get it? This is the pandemic era. You get it? And Japanese yen is making a statement. So it's Japanese yen Japanese yen made a statement, a very, very strong statement at the pandemic era. You understand? So because to me, I believe the pandemic affect Japan market less. You get it? The reason why I say so is that when you listen to the story of the pandemic, you don't hear Japan, 20,000 people, 5,000 people, 1,000 people up there. I don't know, maybe you heard, but from me, what I can hear, I did not hear, I did not recall I did not see any news that said pandemic it dominates Japan. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but this is the era of the pandemic, and the forex market, the foreign exchange market was so low. The Japanese yen was able to pick it bearish, from on the 21st of February, and it crusade down to on the 9th of March. You get it? Crusade down till on the 9th of March. So there are many things that form in this place, but everything that forms in this very category, from this category to this category, shows that it's a downtrending market. You understand? Where the market really pick up the pace of redirection was here, and here. This very candle that opened on the 9th of March, and this very candle that opened on the 10th of March. This really solidified that US dollar took charge of the market. So it picked it up, on the 11th of March. Japanese yen is trying to show some kind of action. On the 12th of March, they both have a tie. They both went even. They both fought for the market, but it ended in the favor. I'll say it ended in the favor of US dollar, but let's just say less than 5%. It ended in the favor of US dollar, and US dollar was able to pick up the pace and keep going up bullish in the market. So Japanese yen was still able to change the direction here. US dollar still pick it up, and keep going, and it's crusade up till on the 23rd of March. You understand? In 24th of March, 25th, 26th, 27th, Japanese yen was still able to dominate the market in its little way. On the 30th, US dollar want to take another direction, but Japanese yen hold it down. It held it down, and it held it down again. On the April 1st, it held it down. April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, April 2nd, 3rd, 6th. US dollar was still able to crusade up a little bit. Let's just say, let me look at it. Bingo. This is like 20. This is like 20 pips. This is 20 pips. US dollar was able to take it up 20 pips ahead, which is a good thing. On the on April 7th, Japanese yen took charge of the market again, and it crusade down. So this is where our own study start from. This is where my own study, me and Martin, this is where our own study start from, and we start analyzing it. Not just the move, but the price action and the candle statistics inside this very trending line that we drew. All this trending line that we drew. You understand? The price action statistics, we start analyzing. We start analyzing it. There are many things that this very candle said. You understand? There are many things that this candle said. Within this era, it says that this candle, there are some candles that said it in this era, like 4 candles that said it in this very circle, that this market will go a downtrend, but not that far. You get it? It went downtrend, it went downtrend from here on the 22nd till on the 6th of March, on the 27th of April till on the 6th of March. Let's just say how many pips. Started from here, 107, and it came to this place, 106. So we're talking about like 15 pips. We're talking about like 15 pips. You get it? So US dollar was Japanese yen was able to dominate the market, but US dollar took a new direction. I was trying to climb up and up. It's crusade up bullish, and Japanese yen still take charge of the market, which is a good thing. But there was a serious power struggle here. There are a lot of candle that speaks a lot of language in this era, but Japanese yen pick it up again. USD pick it up again, and it went bullish from on the 2nd of June till on the 4th of June. Japanese yen picking it down again and keep crusading down, on the 8th of June, on the 9th of June, on the 10th of June, on the 11th of June. Japanese yen wasn't really strong enough. US dollar took the direction, and there was a serious power struggle in this circle. The power struggle continued from on the 23rd of June till on the 30th of June, till on the 30th of July, which end in US dollar, which end in Japanese yen favor. You get it? It didn't crusade down much, but it ended in Japanese yen favor, and US dollar was still able to pick it up again. From this very side, US dollar showed some promising action, but not that promising. It hits. US dollar hits the trend line. It tried to move, and it keep crusading down. And last week I put this. And last week this was here. So little, so little like this. Yeah. So it's crusade just like as forecasted. So I brought this out to this place. So to complete it, this is what I did this morning. You get it? So this is what I believe. And it hits this point. You can see it reverse here. I've put this one here long time ago. You get it? So now as it's hitting this point, it's taking a crusade up. I'm buying in this market. You know, I'm not in this market yet, but I'm gonna enter this market before I, you know, do every other thing today. So I'm buying in this market. I don't know what you're doing, but this is what I'm doing. I'm buying in this market. So people, this is what I can analyze so far about USD Japanese yen. So people, please trade safe, trade wise, don't be greedy. God help us all. Coming. Yeah, these people, just like I said, trade safe, trade wise, don't be greedy. God help us all. And please, I really appreciate it if you could like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button on all of my social media pages, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. I really appreciate it. And Telegram as well. So people, trade safe, trade wise, don't be greedy. God help us all. See you in my next video. Have a good one.